Oh, you know what? It's funny you were saying that you're a fan of Shane and all this stuff. Is it kind of weird how like all that's
Dawson.
developed?
Yeah,
Like Shane
yeah.
got like brutally canceled, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I've talked about the Shane stuff a little bit. I mean, when all of that came up, I mean, I don't even know if I have a lot to say on it at this point.
Yeah,
I think
as a fan,
said it. I mean, we did some like collabs, and he had me like on his podcast when I was younger, and he was very, I mean, in our like interactions, very nice to me. But looking back, there were definitely obviously a lot of like really inappropriate bits that he would use about me and my body. And
really?
yeah.
That was his whole shtick, I guess, looking back.
Yeah. And I know that, like, you know, for whatever reason, it was for shock or whatever. I don't know if that excuses it, but I haven't really talked to him since all that stuff went down. I mean, that was one of those things that, like, looking back, I had such a different lens than when I was like 14.
Can I pull this up? Does this bother you? You got the Shanae treatment?
I got the Shanae treatment.
This is like the blackface character, isn't it?
It's not the best. Yeah.
He's not in
pretty
blackface
bad.
now, but
yeah.
Can I watch this?
If you want.
You don't want to watch it?
I mean, there's just nothing like really, I think, positive about, like, you know, there's like some really bad jokes in there that I'm like uncomfortably laughing about because I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you can't take anything,
you know,
for this one.
No, but you know, I mean, as like the internet does, like there were definitely some people who were like, "Why were you involved with this?" I'm like, I didn't know the script.
Everybody loved it. Yeah,
Oh my God.
You know,
everybody loved Shane until like all of a sudden everybody didn't.
It's been, you know, you just hope that people, I mean, are taking account. I really haven't talked to him, but I hope he's taking accountability.
It's not your fault.
Yeah. Oh wow.
fault.
Yeah, there's the thing. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
Thank you. Anyway, I can't believe these are still like up.
Well, these are all re-uploaded, it looks like.
Yeah.
My date was
I
with Black to
see.
Black.
Yeah.
Y'all did a lot of content, actually.
I mean, he used me for a lot of content.
Dude, yeah, I'm not putting any blame on your fault. You're still a kid. Did it get a lot of views, his content with you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it was like, this was like a, you know, heyday moment for him probably. You know?
Were people being nice at least at that time where you were more in on the joke?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. It was pretty brutal the first few years of just like, I mean, there were always people who had my back for sure. But yeah, pretty rough.
I see. Well,
Pretty rough.
Shane is I wonder if you were thinking back on that though in retrospect, because he got busted like for being super gross and inappropriate with really young kids. I guess that made you think back and be like, oh goddamn, that was kind of weird.
I mean, again, like in my interactions, I never felt unsafe. But I also, like, to give some context, was so at that point used to being the butt of every joke and like having so many. I mean, there have been people ever since I was 13 being like, can't wait till she turns 18.
Oh, that's so gross.
So I think my like relationship with it at the time was just like, oh, this is like another moment, like laugh it off, be cool.
Yeah.
Don't be, you know, because also like the internet again hasn't always been so kind. So
what's it like to see that kind of comment as a young person? Like, I can't wait till she's 18. That's so vile.
Disgusting. I mean, I definitely had a hard time understanding like my relationship with sexuality and sensuality, and obviously like realizing like my queerness and all that was a separate thing. But like for so long, I think I struggled with confidently portraying that in a way that felt like my own. But like on this album, there's some songs that are like super sexy and like really like coming from my own just like ideas and experience. And I'm really excited to share that because that has been a part of my life. Like I'm 25, you know, I've been like out here living my life, dating people. And I just haven't even really realized until this recent era that like I haven't ever shared that so much, because I've been kind of, that's felt like something I was almost afraid to for so